Hello fellow traders, Paul Lemmel. Got another good looking chart here. It's not our typical high momentum chart. This is mining gold stock, and vector on it, even though it's has some pretty good moves, vector on it is not like our typical tech stocks, but it does have some nice breakouts, has a really good cycle setup on it, and we'll break down those cycles here in a minute. But first, before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps us reach more traders like you and keeps you updated on our latest trading tips. Also, we're looking for talent, maybe someone who's not locked into their own way of trading and is open to exploring a new outside-the-box form of cycle-based trading, which we use to swing trade equities and day trade indexes, SPY, QQQ, and futures. If you have any interest in that, DM me through our social media or email me at paul@bigkahnatradingclub.com and I'll give you more information. Okay, current market rating still hovering right there at A+. May pop down a possibly the A- here in a day or two if the Dow Jones 30 doesn't take out its highs, but so far holding it pretty good. SPY looks great, and trends holding up generally. So again, this is going into a month typically when the first couple weeks of August. We've had some pretty good shakeouts in the market over the years, so be aware of that. Would not be surprised to see some shakeout on. Also, in about 2 weeks, I believe that there's going to be some adjustments on the date for the Russia to have a ceasefire with Ukraine, or it's going to create higher tariffs on 3 countries, China being one of them. So that could cause a market shakeout too. I think the tariffs are going up to 100% if those 3 countries continue buying oil from Russia. So that could definitely roll the markets, and the market is definitely shaking out today on the 29th. You can see here, let me just show you. This is a shakeout in the MNQ futures, the NASDAQ futures popped at the open, down a couple hundred points off of the open. So again, markets are a little bit spiky right now, so be cautious. Let's get back to FSM. Breakout and pull back into the cup. We had 2 key cycles. TD9 is the 2.5 month cycle, and then the TM3. You can see when the TM3 set, the lows of the TD9 cycle held, so you get a price squeeze off of that. So basically you had a retest of that TM3 cycle lows, and pretty much held the lows on a close on the pullback of that breakout of the TM3. Just one more retest and then up again. So right now we are at the TM-5 cycle. That's a 12 to 15 month cycle, and we have a pullback, quality pullback in the handle there. Basically it's a TM1 cycle, 1.5 month cycle. You can see the cycle squeeze is starting to come in. You get higher lows and right at that cycle. So this one might be a good one to use a scaling strategy, 5, 10, 25, basically 1/3 in at breakout of a 5-bar high, 1/3 at a breakout of a 10-bar high, and 1/3 in a breakout of 25-bar high. So if you get a few more days in here and you get a breakout of a 5-day here, and then your part 2 and 3 might be a breakout of their 2/3 at 10 and 25, which would be both on that line. So it looks pretty good. You also have a key psychological price point up here at 750. It tagged and then pulled back. It's got a little bit of well, it's got a lot of air in the consolidation. You get the next PPP zone down here at $5, so it's got support well above that. You can see once it broke out in March, retested a couple times, so it held and then headed up to the next PPP zone. And so we're basically backfilling from there. But you get a breakout of that pullback of TM1 off of that TM5 cycle line. This thing could head up. We can repeat the BMI on the left-hand side over here, 1.2. If it did that, that would take it to somewhere close to $14. Be 100% plus gain on that, obviously. So looking pretty good. When we get back, I'll break down some price targets based on cycles. If you're unfamiliar with any of the trading terms I'm using, you can find our club lingo at bigkundentradingclub.club/lingo. Okay, the targets on it based on cycles. We have a TM-5 off the lows, a 12 to 15 month cycle, and it already hit that upper channel on this TM-5 set here. So you also have a 12 to 15 month cycle off the highs there. So the channel extension target TM5X is going to be around 1150 or so. It'll be 100% gain. Let me see, 650. It'd be short of 100% gain. It's going to need to get up about 13 to get 100% gain here, based on current price. But the TM5 2X would be around 15 bucks. Be a solid 100% gain if it got there. And you know, keeping in mind the vector over here took about 3 months in this breakout. If we can get outside of here again, this might be hitting that channel extension up there on the TM5 2X probably by September, October, end of October, going into November possibly on that, if you're looking for ideas for options on it. But it's acting really well. It's got a really good channel setup and a good pullback off of that so far. Now earnings, looks like earnings is August 6th, so keep that in mind. But you know, the channel's looking good, the price looking good, as far as, you know, how it's interacting with the PPP zone. So I say high odds this one continues, but like anything in the stock market, nothing's guaranteed, so be careful. Again, this is FSM Fortuna Mining Corporation. If you're interested in our trading style and want to join the club or get one-on-one coaching, head over to cycletradingtraining.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.